Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Trevor Golliger Drums. Today we're going to do part 2 of our blues lessons, and I'm doing a whole series on blues drumming, and this is, as I just said, this is lesson number 2. If you haven't seen lesson number 1, please go back and check that out. It's actually on slow blues playing in 12/8 feel, and if you play blues or intending to play blues, you're bound to come across a slow blues song in the songs you'll be playing. So go check out that video. It's worthwhile looking at. Anyway, today I thought we would move on up to Chicago in the 1950s and focus on a drummer called Fred Bello. He was the house drummer for Chess Records, and he played drums for a lot of the most, I suppose, famous blues players in all time or in history, and that would be people like Muddy Waters and Little Walter, and a lot of their songs were based on shuffles. And so for today we'll do a basic Chicago double shuffle. Really easy to play in its simplest form, and if you're out there playing shuffle blues, Chicago style in particular, just this basic double shuffle will get you through the gig. So very simple. This is what the right hand's doing. Dot, 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 dot. Which is basically a triplet feel. Triplets are made up of 3 beats. Trip, bar, let, trip, bar, let. And that feel we're doing is leaving the middle beat out. Trip, bar, let. Or some people see that as a dotted eighth, but depending how you view it, it doesn't really matter. We're not going to look at the theory, music theory of things. I know that a lot of people say you got to learn to see it written before you can play it. I don't believe that, and there's a lot of people that watch my videos that can't read music, so I'm just going to explain it to you in very simple terms. So the right hand's going dot 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 dot, and the left hand is actually doing the same thing. Dot 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 dot. But the left hand is played on the snare drum, of course. And it's that simple. And we're going to put 4 on the floor on the bass drum and the hi-hat. Well, if you're playing on the hi-hat, we won't even use the left foot. We'll just do 4 on the floor on the bass drum. So, da 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 da. And you may be able to hear I'm going to the second beat of the dot dot, the dot, is actually played a little bit louder, so it's what we call accented. See if you can pick that up. And that accent actually falls on the on beat, so on the 1, 2, 3, 4. It actually, the bass drum falls on that same beat. If you listen to the hi-hat and the bass drum together. So we'll put the snare drum back in. Now if I play that a bit faster, it probably sounds more like this. Sounds really good if you do the right hand on the ride and then lift the hi-hat in time with the bass drum. It's that simple. How easy is that? you can start to accentuate the 2 and 4 beat more if you want. That's another variation of that Chicago double shuffle. I'll play it straight for a start. Now I'll count that out for you, and then I'll show you the accent on the 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So that gives it a slight different feel. It gives it a bit more of a rock to the beat. As opposed to so you're hitting that 2 and 4 backbeat almost. And also with these types of double shuffles, depending on what songs you're playing and really the style of music, a lot of the Chicago Chess Record, Muddy Water, Little Walter styles, a lot of that shuffle was sitting on the back of the beat. So I won't go into a lot of detail today about placement of a beat, but a beat really has 3 places on a beat. It's either in front of the beat, right on the beat, or on the back of the beat. And that changes the emotion of how it feels. If you're on front of the beat, it actually adds excitement. If you're on back of the beat, it adds, in my opinion, it adds tension to the sound, which is very appealing. Excitement and tension both are very appealing and both cause people to tap their feet, especially on the back of the beat with tension. I'll give you a bit of an example. I'll play on front of the beat. Now I'll put it on the back of the beat. That's probably a bad example, but anyway, we don't really need to worry too much about the placement on the front or the back at the moment. It's just getting the rhythm and the pattern correct. So let's just go over it once again. So it's actually, we're playing da-da, da-da, and the second beat is a little bit higher volume, a bit more accented. Da-da, 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 da-da. Snare does the same. And then we put 4 on the floor on the bass drum. Or we could put 2, but let's just put 4 for now. And as I said, we could instead of doing quarters, we could do half notes, or just 2 quarters. You can, if you want to be a real drumming maniac, you can actually play the bass drum the same as the 2 hands. It takes a little bit practice to get your bass drum sitting right, but it sounds really cool like that too. It gives it a bit more mongrel, as I would say. Having those little builds are good to practice as well. So I hope all that has made sense to you. That's a basic double shuffle from Chicago. Around the 50s era, they started playing a lot of those types of shuffles. And maybe down the track when I will look at some specific sort of drum fills for all of these blues rhythms. We might actually look at also very commonly used like a breaking time fill for that double shuffle. I'll just play what I mean, and in a future video we'll look at in detail at that type of broken drum fill, breaking pattern. Let's have a look at it. Anyway, as I said, we're just looking at the rhythms more so than the drum fills today. We'll look at some of the fills in a future video. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've learned something from it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, and click the like button and even hit the bell for notifications. That'd be great. Tell all your blues drummer friends about this series of videos. They might get something from it. And we'll see you in the next blues series drum lesson, number 3, coming soon. Take care, be happy, stay safe, enjoy your drumming. See you soon. Bye.